but I'm very excited today. Sitting in front of me is a panel of men all vying to date Mark Harris.
Whoa.
Each man will try to have anal with Mark Harris.
Right here?
No. Actually, the panel of men in front of me is an esteemed upper echelon type group. These men have been working in the record industry for years. All of their hard work paid off. Let me introduce to you the following people. Craig Coleman of Atlantic Records. And you say, well, what has Craig done?
Yes. Give me some credentials.
Who is he to judge Mark Harris? Well, I'm going to mention 3 little letters, honey.
Okay.
How about P.O.D.?
How about it? P.O.D.
All right.
How does that sound to you? I guess you know about music.
Craig has signed acts including P.O.D., Craig David, Lil' Kim, and Trick Daddy.
All right, so he's out there.
He did sign Trick Daddy.
Really? Trick Daddy, yeah.
He's
Trick
out
Daddy. Who is Trick Daddy, Craig?
Major rapper.
Yeah?
From Miami.
So you understand these kids today and what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You heard P.O.D. and you knew.
Yeah, it's a great band.
Let me tell you, that song is so good. I'm so alive.
I love that song.
For the very first time.
Shut up, Benny.
And I can't deny.
Can't deny it.
Isn't it true, Craig, you're also married to a hot MTV dancer?
Oh,
True or false?
No, not any longer.
What's his name?
Oh, you got a divorce?
No. She's not working for MTV.
Oh, I see.
But she's still hot, I hope.
She's pretty hot, yeah.
How'd you meet a hot MTV dancer, Craig?
Actually casted her in a music video.
Casting couch.
That's how you do it, Artie.
You
gotta
sleazy, filthy, dirty man.
You're my idol.
How long have you been married with her?
5 years.
Oh, that's nice.
Damn. 5 years. 5 happy.
Craig, what are you, like the president of the record company?
Yeah.
This guy really is the real deal. He is the president of the record company.
Will he be destroyed by listening to Mark Harris?
I want you to keep an open mind when it comes to Mark Harris. I said to him, I told him he had no talent. I said, I'll get 3 guys in here who I believe have talent. The second man...
Wait a minute. That thing you just played, was that before Mark Harris learned the vocal exercise?
Yes. The second man sitting on this couch, Randy Cantor of Destin Entertainment. Talk about some of the artists that you produce.
Well, not just produce, I'm also a musician and arranger and a songwriter, and I've worked with thousands of people.
Name some of the people that...
something about music.
Name some of the people that we'd recognize.
Name 2. Ricky Martin, Leanne Rimes, the Fugees. Boy, the list goes on and on.
You produced the Fugees?
No, I worked on the record, though.
Wait a minute, is that our Ritalin friend over there?
Yeah. What did you do with the Fugees?
I worked on their score album.
What did you do?
Some music stuff.
Really? Be more specific. To brag a little.
I don't know, brag. I did some music.
What do you mean you did some music?
You gave a few riffs or something?
What does that mean?
I played on some songs. I played keyboards on some songs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Any problem with that?
What about that? Don't you understand, Howard?
What part of playing on keyboards don't you understand?
I am multi-talented. I do all sorts of things.
Isn't it true you played on Aerosmith's records?
I've done a few.
Okay.
Well, the thing that really put him over the top, though, was Stuttering John.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I just got a BMI. You know, BMI, they collect your money overseas and stuff.
Yeah.
I just received a foreign royalty statement and a song that I wrote with Stuttering John for the 7th straight time. I owe money in Hong Kong. No one can figure it out.
You owe money.
I owe money.
Let me introduce the gentleman sitting next to you. This is John Tita. You say Tita, right?
Yes, sir.
This is John Tita of Warner Chappell Records.
Okay.
What are you, the president of that one?
I'm senior vice president.
Senior vice president. And what are some of the acts that you've personally been involved with?
Well, right now I have India Ari, who's up for a bunch of Grammys.
Yes.
Right, that's a big deal.
That's very good.
That's good.
And Shaggy.
Shaggy?
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's hot.
Who else?
I work with Bon Jovi, and I signed Pearl Jam.
All right, so you signed Pearl Jam. So, all 3 of you have enough credentials to certainly evaluate the man walking through the door. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you right now. The man who married Martha Ray when she was like 90, inherited all her money,
and built her a disco while she was in a wheelchair.
And built her a disco. There he is, a slimmed down.
Travels the world naked.
Oh, my God.
I just saw pictures of him on a nude beach. Mark, I've said that you've had no singing talent for years, but I have assembled a group of men. I don't know if you heard their credentials.
Yes, I did.
I said to them, let's be honest. Let the guy sing. and then let the chips fall where they may.
Great.
You will never have a better chance at a recording contract
than right now.
Mark, this is real.
Howard, I'm only famous because of you.
But this is as real as it gets, my friend.
I thank you.
Now, will you, if these people tell you you have no talent, will you stop singing?
Today, at 53 years old on my birthday, I won't stop singing, and I don't take anything that serious.
All right, but if they tell you you have no talent, would you at least believe them?
Sure, but that won't stop me from enjoying myself.
All right. Craig?
How can we stop you from enjoying the show?
Well, I don't think you can.
He used a tanning booth?
Yeah, are you...
No.
That's real.
You were in a tanning booth?
No, I wouldn't go in that. I'm claustrophobic.
That's too gay, right? Going to a tanning booth.
No, I'm claustrophobic.
Right.
That would be in a
I
closet.
don't even believe in closets.
That means the gay meter hits red.
I stayed in St. Martin for a month.
You're in St. Martin for a month.
Yeah.
The lifestyle that you live is second to none. You are on vacation 24/7.
Makes me furious.
It's true.
Yeah.
And
where is all the money coming from? It can't still be Martha Ray money.
No, it's
you
not
can't
Martha
be
Ray
a
money.
boy toy at this point.
Wait a minute, no. First of all, the month in St. Martin, Island Fever, after 3 weeks, the casino. I mean, it was a very lush vacation. It was wonderful, and met so many Howard Stern listeners.
How much does that cost?
Yeah. I mean, what is a month in St. Martin?
So it was over $15,000.
Do you pay for Boris as well?
No, he pays his own way.
Really?
Boris is your boyfriend now?
Yeah.
Did you buy that shirt?
Morris?
Film director.
Boris?
Did you guys have, like, sex a lot on that trip?
No, we were dreaming.
Really?
What would you do if you were with your wife and you were in St. Martin for a month, other than the casino?
Did you get into any anal with him?
But you've been selling
What?
You said. Did you get?
You didn't get into anal, or are you still doing just oral?
Back up there. What did you
Back
say?
up.
Just oral?
That'll be anal.
Just oral or some anal?
Are you? Well, there was
Any light anal?
Boris.
Right?
Oh,
Is that like a little pregnant?
Seriously, you're in love with Boris, right?
You catch a pitch.
Are you, Vinny, please?
You know, love. I mean, at this part of my life, he's probably the best thing for me.
Martha Ray just rolled over in her grave. She wants to know if she can have her disco back.
Well, I just gave you a picture of that.
Explain to my panel why you built Martha Ray a disco with her money when she was in a wheelchair.
I didn't build her a disco. I built her a nightclub in the house so we could hold court and have big parties for her.
Randy, what are you looking at right now?
It's not a disco.
That's the disco.
Are those the nude pictures of Mark on the gay beach?
It's not a gay beach.
That'll sweet your vote.
You made it a gay beach.
Well, there were straight men that were
Gay now.
It's not a saint anymore.
Gay now. All right, stop handing out pictures, please. You're ruining my show, Vinny. You really leave. Leave.
Guys.
Please, you're distracting my guests.
He took it from it.
I know. Stop.
I took it.
Sit quietly.
Concentrate.
There's dead space here.
All right, don't worry about dead space. I like dead space.
Do you?
Better than listening to you.
Oh, no.
All right, so
Okay, good.
all right. So you went away to St. Martin. You don't work anymore. You're retired.
Right.
So you must have an estate of several $1 million. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I want to know.
Is that the only thing you want to know?
But you haven't parlayed the Martha Ray money into such a huge fortune. I mean,
I recently invested in Yahoo and did very well.
You did.
You're interested.
What happened to Martha Rayland?
What do you mean Martha Ray Land?
Remember when he was opening a resort?
I built her museum at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. You can go see the Martha
Up at
Ray
the
Museum.
Catskills.
And today, my website, aka.markharris.com, you could access that.
You make money there?
It's called aka.markharris.com?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought it was www Squeal.
Why would you think that, may I ask?
Louder.
And why?
Fellas, I want to ask you, now, Randy, you've done all these big artists, you've been on all these albums. Certainly, Craig and John, you guys run a record company. I mean, this is a very big deal. Mark, I'm going to give you your best shot right now.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
What song are you doing for us?
I think for these times, God Bless America is very befitting.
All right. Are we going to let you sing it all the way through? Can we stomach that?
That's up to you.
I'll be shocked to hear what these guys say.
He's been exercising all morning. It's got to be good.
All right, here we go.
This might trigger another attack.
Here he is, the gay Kate Smith, Mark Harris.
And when the music starts, I dedicate this to all Americans, both serving and civilians, and to Dave Pearl, who's being held hostage in Pakistan.
The reporter in Pakistan, yes.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair. above. From the mountain to the prairie.
He's so serious. Go ahead.
To the ocean.
Bring it home.
White before. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home.
Winning over the crowd.
Thank you.
Was he warming up? Is he ready to do a song now?
I'm going to do a big song for you. But seriously speaking,
now hold it,
America. I know the music you refer to.
All right. Now, granted, he's not the hippest cat in the room. Randy, get the tape off your ears. Now, wait a second. Let me listen. I know it's not POD, and I know it's not the current sound. But is there any talent here, Craig? I'm going to go to you first. And be honest and don't be afraid to give your opinion. Mark can handle it. He's a big boy. Or girl.
As sheep's mating calls go, I think there's some talent.
Is his voice bad?
Yes. No.
Actually, I was surprised he was able to hit the last note, because there's definitely a bunch of spots he went way off key, but his voice actually is not too bad.
Right.
Really?
Is there any potential for him in a commercial way?
I would say probably not.
Okay.
Where should he be singing?
At home.
I think it'd be pretty tough.
All right, let's go to somebody named Randy Cantor. Randy, go ahead. You've given your credentials. You certainly have the ability to comment on this because you are an expert. Go ahead.
I think that he could do really well in a very small, smoky lounge with 3 people in a bar in the middle of nowhere.
Isn't there something, too, like maybe being a novelty act? Is there any way...
Like a Tiny Tim or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is.
Maybe.
So you're saying that you wouldn't sign him to a record deal, you wouldn't produce him, but maybe someone out there should?
Well, maybe he could find a place where he can just perform nightly.
I see.
In a,
Been there, done that.
Let me go
Enjoyed myself doing that.
Let me go to John of Warner Chappell Records. Go ahead, John.
Well, the last note was good for many reasons.
Because it was last.
I thought you did go off on a lot of notes.
Are you aware that you're off key on a lot of notes?
You want to know something? You have the music down.
I had it up as high as it could go.
It's not loud. Okay.
I had it as high as it could.
Farting and all the making.
Oh, please.
It's so disrespectful, but continue.
Mark.
Right. Go ahead. He's off key.
Music up.
And I don't know if your whole repertoire is patriotic music.
No.
Because, there's an album by the Officer Rodriguez, and he certainly has a strong...
Well, Mark actually has over 35 songs he does, including, I have his list here.
That's his catalog?
The many sides of Mark Harris.
He does not do one song that was written before 1950.
Why is that, Mark? Why not get more current?
I do. Before 1950, of course, this song by Irving Berlin, God Bless America, was. I don't want to get more current.
You don't?
No.
You only want to do old songs?
That's what I relate to.
Okay.
I'd love to hear another one.
How dare you?
Who said that?
Any comments on his shirt?
How about how he dresses?
Yeah, how about that? For 53 years old, you think you could look like me? At 53?
He is 53.
No, he's not.
He does sound better on record than live.
No, he doesn't. Stop it.
Well, no.
No, he does. There's a lot more.
He was just as off key on record.
Anybody in studio on a record, as they know, it's so sterilized, and they continue.
All right, Mark, do you understand that they're basically saying there's absolutely no opportunities for you in the music business?
No place for you.
Do you think, honestly, that I care? When
yes, I think you do, because you write letters to people all the time. You're always putting out CDs.
I always respond to my emailers.
I think you do believe that you could have a career in show business, and it hasn't happened yet, and it's never going to happen.
And if it never happens, I'm having a wonderful life.
But I just want you to...
That's what's important.
Now will you stop making these records?
No.
Why?
Because my fans love them.
You have no fans.
I'm having fun.
Ruthie, you're on the air. You heard the singing.
Howie, I love Mark Harris. I think he's sweet. I think he's got a very nice voice.
He probably works for Nestle's. One record song.
Let me tell you, there is no convincing this guy that he has no talent.
No,
why would you think you could convince someone from having a
because these three guys, in all seriousness, these three guys would sign you in a minute if you had any talent.
I don't care. Today you go, you get your arrangements by Leo DeLion, who's fabulous. You go into the studio, you make CDs, you can do what you want. You don't need these guys.
But they know what
There's
sells.
an internet out there.
But they know what sells. They're saying your music.
Yeah, well, their sales are all down.
You're saying your music doesn't work.
Sales are all down. Go
Randy,
invest.
talking to the microphone.
Do what you want.
Last week, I mean, Tammy Faye Baker sold out a big place in Miami. Maybe he could do something like that.
That's Tammy Faye Baker, actually.
Nice lady.
This is religious kooks.
Nice lady.
No, but I mean, with a big gay audience.
Listen, let me tell you something. It's not going to happen.
Gays don't even want
Howard,
to hear
you're missing the point.
You do care. You want to be in a sitcom.
Howard,
you want to be a recording artist.
Howard,
opportunity for
I'm having a wonderful life and a wonderful time.
All
Absolutely
right.
true.
Well, there you have it. I brought them in. So when I tell you have no talent, you got to believe me. These guys back me up.
You know something? Everything's relative.
Okay.
Everything's relative.
I'm sorry. The news couldn't be better.
Thank you.
Sorry,
sorry.
It couldn't be better.
But your sorry will not make my life unhappy.
It's ridiculous.
I'm having a fabulous time. I am.
Bobby, go ahead. You're on the air.
It was Bobby. I have a music store over in Chestnut Hill in Massachusetts. Mark came up one day in a black limousine.
Not true.
He had a guy open up the door for him.
Ridiculous story.
He came in with an autographed picture in his bio about how he's married to Martha Ray, and that in Europe, and the small specialty stores in Europe that sell kind of John Tesh crap music.
It's not even true.
That they sell. I saw these sell phenomenal. He came in, had a bunch of little diamond rings, and he wanted to know if he could put some stuff in my store. And
It's
I go,
ridiculous.
Well,
I mean,
not really
they just call.
So you're going to record stores and...
you believe that caller?
I do believe him.
You do?
Yes.
Okay,
good luck to you.
He comes in and he pulls out a photo album.
In Massachusetts.
He goes in Germany.
Do I look like I would go to Massachusetts?
Yes.
Why
would somebody look
What the hell would I go there for?
What's called Chestnut?
Hey, Howard, let me try out for those guys. My voice is better than Mark Harris's. All I need is Howard in my life.
Sounds constipated.
He's my greatest vice. All I need.
All right, listen. What is that? That's what you sound like.
You sound about
As you
the
wish.
same.
But I think everybody in this room, I'm happier than any one of you.
No, you're not.
Maybe not as wealthy as you,
You
Howard,
can't
but
hear you.
far
Maybe you
happier.
are happier.
I am.
Are you deaf?
No.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm very happy.
I believe you, but I know you're very frustrated that you don't have a recording career.
No.
Or some kind of a
Or
career.
some kind of career.
Business.
No.
I know you want to be badly in show business. And it's not going to happen.
Not badly.
These guys are completely objective. They're only looking to make money with a big talent.
Well, go ahead.
Well, they're
Go
not
make money.
They're not going to find it here.
Go make
no money being made today.
This is a total waste of
They're
time.
not making money on whatever they're not doing anyway.
How does he have all his cash?
I don't know.
It is a mystery.
Isn't that a mystery?
Yeah, really.
I tell you, I was stranded on an island. I had such a wonderful time. I felt during the day like Gilligan, and at night something like Alexis.
He's got an amazing life. Mike, you're on the air.
Casinos were fabulous. Hello, Mike.
I think he sells ecstasy.
There's no such thing. Oh, that ecstasy I don't take, but somebody does.
Vinny Famali?
Homophobe in Chicago.
Is that a homophobe in Chicago takes ecstasy? What are you talking about?
Oh, some idiots.
Did you have a bad experience?
I wouldn't take it.
Some guy tried to get you to take ecstasy and you wouldn't?
take it.
Snuck into his room.
Why won't you take it?
No, broke through the door.
Oh, which door?
Why would I take
You take drugs, don't you?
No.
Never? You never smoke weed?
I have smoked weed.
Do you ever do coke?
Never.
Never tried it?
Never.
And some gay man tried to get you to do ecstasy?
Well, he thinks he's straight and he should stay that way.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you had a bad experience.
Jeez, we got to get to the bottom of that.
You get to the bottom. Just turn him around. Say hello.
Mike, you're on the air.
Come back.
Yeah, Howard, what's up? Hey, he probably would do good like in a transvestite club. That's probably about it.
Yeah, that would be good. You never did cocaine off of... When Martha Ray lost her leg, you never did it off her stump? Someone told me that. That is not true? All right.
No, not even funny.
All right. If someone said it and I had to ask you, I know you're always honest. I always know it. All right, I'm just asking.
How do you generate income? Like, do you just live off
I just told you I really did very well on Yahoo.
You generate income off your investments?
40 at 10.
Did you have Enron?
2150.
Did you have Enron?
No. I didn't have Enron.
Oh, smart.
Ever orally pleasure Martha Ray when you were married to her?
No.
You never went south on her?
No. No.
Why? She was your wife. You loved her. Why not give her oral pleasure?
That was just not happening. That was not on the menu.
What's on the menu?
Yeah, really? Did she pleasure you?
Fun and games.
Didn't want to bring her pleasure?
Yeah, we had a lot of pleasure.
Would you sing to her?
Of course.
That's how she died.
The first song I ever sang to her.
Which one?
Before we married. God bless him.
And when would you bring her pleasure, then?
When he stopped. What would I?
When he stopped singing. That's right. Yeah. You got it right, Fred. Well, I got to say, I've never seen a look on a man's face like Craig Coleman of Atlantic Records.
Yeah. Really?
He feels like he wasted his entire day so far.
No, he just looks depressed.
He is depressed.
Hey, well, he listened to you.
Yes.
He looks like me walking out of Lord of the Rings yesterday. 3 hours of torture. You saw it, Vinny?
I did, and I was going to call you ahead of time, but I didn't want to ruin the screening for you. It was the worst movie I've ever seen.
Really? You have to figure... You know what? It reminded me... Remember like Jason and the Argonauts and all that stuff? Even that had more of a story.
Too much downtime between the cool parts.
I'll tell you how right I am. I guarantee you the sequel will make not even 100 million.
I'll be there.
Won't even make 100 million.
I'll be there.
You'll be there.
Yes, I will be.
But you won't pay to get in?
Yeah. What other movie were we talking about? You guys see this movie, Lord of the Rings? A lot of people like it. Tony loved it. She sat there. She couldn't get enough of it. She went out and bought the books.
It's a certain kind of person.
We talked about Black Hawk Down. That's the big one.
Horrible, right?
I didn't see it. Gary saw it.
Gary said it's horrible.
So there's no good movies. So you can go to Blockbusters and rent some old Susan Hayward movies.
Lana
Turner.
You're the gayest man I know.
Howard, you should play them some of the old songs he's done.
Thank you.
He's textbook gay.
What is it, John?
Hey, Howard, can I take a bet with you about the Lord of the Rings sequel? There'd be a chance for me to make my money back.
Oh, you think it'll make over 100 million?
Yeah, I think it'll make 200 million.
Can you wait that long to get your money back?
How much you want to bet?
100 million.
For 100 million?
Yeah.
1,000.
Don't take that one.
Want to bet $1,000? I'll do it just because I want to give you your money. I mean, I know you need it.
No, it's fine. I mean,
what if you lose? You can owe me $1,000.
Oh, I'm not going to lose, dude.
Better you don't bet. I'm not betting with you.
Back it out. Money now.
Why don't you lightning?
I tell you what. I'll give you the $600 that you want off me. I want to give it to you.
No. This is an easy bet.
This is a guy who don't even have diapers.
Lord of the Rings was a great freaking movie.
Right. Bet him on the Super Bowl and take the losing bet.
John Lightning, at every dollar over 100 million, you owe him $1 grand.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just give you the money.
No, dude.
Let's not bet.
No, I thought you wanted.
I don't want the chance of me winning money off you again.
No. What do you mean?
All right, listen.
You know what? If you took the losing bet in the Super Bowl with him, he'd lose.
John, who you like in the Super Bowl?
Patriots.
Patriots?
Yeah.
Really?
With an East Coast guy.
With the points?
An East Coast guy.
Really?
He's just going with his peeps.
Yeah. Randy, who you got?
I didn't know who's playing.
All right. You're a real girl
He's
with
got
that
New
jacket.
Orleans.
Yeah.
Jacket.
Craig, who do you like? Patriots? Really? With the points? Maybe I ought to bet this one.
I don't know, man.
Mark Harris do?
No, don't even ask.
I slept with more than half of them, so don't even ask.
You probably slept with the Patriots.
Biblically. I know them all.
The Rams.
Did you really? The Rams.
I want to be rammed.
I'm a wide receiver.
You're going to be rammed.
You are a wide receiver.
Mark, if you could sing at the Super Bowl, that would be great.
That'd be great.
I would stay tuned. I would even give up watching the Playboy Fear Factor.
Is that right?
Yeah, the Playboy Playmate Fear to watch you sing at the Super Bowl.
If he was playing
that would make it super.
What are some of the songs you think are his funniest?
Okay, actually, the first one, If You Really, it's with Mark's got a lot of different sides to him.
Oh, yes, he does.
If You Really?
Yeah, it's track one. This is Mark's in love mode.
All right, this is a couple of Mark Harris songs, to be fair to him, because we were farting during his song.
This is Mark when he can hear the music, he said.
Right.
This is when Mark's in love.
See if this will work.
When you do fall in love, and it's
my
mutual,
God.
And it's mutual.
There couldn't be a better.
And it's mutual.
I love that.
I really
I
imagine
know these songs by heart.
the way you love them. Just think of that feeling in your heart.
Listen to this music.
I could never be gay.
You know something bad is going to happen.
Don't worry.
Scared
There's
of
no
you.
takers. Don't worry.
You scare me.
Howard, there's no takers for you.
Something bad is going to happen.
If the sun should tumble from the sky,
Hits you the head.
if the sea should suddenly run dry,
Guys, don't leave.
love me real.
What else you got there?
Okay. He met the head of MasterCard when he was in Germany, so we decided to do a MasterCard jingle, track 7. This is Mark's advertising sign.
Which language?
Citibank MasterCard Black is beautiful with American Airlines.
The most beautiful card in the world.
I couldn't believe
Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. Where do you record these?
In North Hollywood.
And do you have to pay for studio time?
I should hope so. What do you want to make?
What does it run you to do this stuff?
Well, I get good prices. Yeah. I know how to shop.
Couple of grand for a session?
Oh, you're talking about just the recording time?
The session. And the CD, making up the CDs and everything.
It could be about $3,000 per song.
But he bills me for the FedEx.
The brilliance of Leo DeLion.
Does he?
He calls me for my FedEx number. He calls my assistant. What's your billing number? And the reverse
because
the
you want me to send you everything.
Exactly.
That's why you have
please.
that many.
Don't ever stop.
Hey, Howard, I guess if Fellini were alive and had a record company, he would sign Mark, but only for the wacky videos he could make of him.
Right.
That's a good point.
Track 4.
Track 4, what is that?
This is old Hollywood, Mark.
Which one is that?
He loves
This is called
glamour.
It Can't Be Wrong.
You don't like New Hollywood, right?
40s glamour.
No, this is...
That's Hollywood. That's garbage.
All this stuff today is garbage?
Garbage.
You love old glamorous Hollywood?
Yes.
You would love to be a part of Susan Hayward's life and all these people.
Lana Turner.
Father dated Tyrone Power.
Tyrone Power, Lana Turner.
His father
Betty Davis.
Was it Kinder America?
Were they
Better America?
Were they a real... Yeah. Guys like you are being beaten up.
Yeah, really.
All right, be honest.
America, we better save that.
People are in the
More
closet.
than all this bull.
All right.
Attract more attention to the country.
A salute to old Hollywood.
The Channel 9 movie.
One of Hollywood's most haunting movie themes. Warner Brothers. Betty Davis, now Voyager. They would later pick it up here and there and use it as another Pierce. This is good radio, actually. There were lyrics. And who would know? Yes, so fitting today. Today, in the time of tolerance.
Bend over, Mark.
Fall in love? No, sir. No matter what the gender. Actually, you're short of it.
The gender.
This
Where
is an
did you
orange
come
gender.
from?
Have a right. Brooklyn. We're all the stars. Have a right.
Queens.
Go to Brooklyn right now, I dare you.
What? Have you been there recently?
Go to Bensonhurst. You won't leave.
Fit in.
I'm trying to hear the song.
Jealous.
Why?
Because I'm a Mark fan.
Gay love. Better than straight hate. People are not all the same.
Do we always have to get a morality lecture before all your songs?
Not all of them. No, not all of them. Wipe out prejudice and stand up for each other. And listen to the words very carefully.
Yeah.
Wrong. Should it be wrong to kiss?
I think you're winning him over.
Look at those two men over there.
Wow.
Warner Brothers just kissed.
I don't know what the other one is.
Randy and John are falling in love.
Be wrong.
The Ghost of Martha Ray, you're on the air.
You miserable bag of faggot juice!
Oh, my.
What is that?
Your sphincter is so wide Osama Bin Laden could hide in there!
I have to tell you, that's the reason for low ratings.
Martha Ray, you were married to this man. Are you furious with him?
Oh, he's got more brushos than Tony Soprano, Howard!
All right. She is so angry with you.
Sounds like Edith Bunker.
Mark Harris, we've proven once again that your talents are few.
In your eyes.
Your website is akamarkharris.com. It's a new venture for you. Let's hope it is a big success.
Thank you.
I want to thank
What happens at AKA Mark Harris?
You couldn't get MarkHarris.com?
Why don't you just play with your mouse?
There was no markharris.com. You couldn't get it?
Couldn't get it.
So you also know, what else are you known as?
Oh, they've called me everything.
Anyway, thank you for being a good sport and being evaluated today,
Thank
Mark.
you. Hey, Howard.
Craig, yes.
Can I sing Pink for the guys?
Go ahead.
I'll try to get a contract for myself.
All right.
Craig,
Contract, you could use therapy.
Craig, congratulations on all of your success. You're a true entrepreneur and a true talent. Randy, same as you, and John, same as you. Atlantic Records and Destin Entertainment and Chappell Records, Warner Chappell Records, all big things that will not be involved with Mark Harris.
Yes.
All big things are involved with Mark
I
Harris.
can't understand why they didn't want to pay for my plane fare to come see him sing.
I don't
There's
know.
no budget. You know today's my birthday?
Really?
Does this show have a budget? Where's the cake?
Get
Not even a
naked, we'll sing
cupcake
happy
with a
birthday.
candle?
If you take off all your clothes, we'll do
Take
it.
your top off and we'll sing for you.
No.
Maybe he should sing happy birthday
What?
to himself.
Take off your top. We'll sing happy birthday to you.
No, you could sing it just like you are, straight.
All right, Vinny Favali, thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be back right after these words. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. Do a tribute to my late wife, who really is the great Martha Ray. And may she always be remembered as the true American she was, great talent. I tell you, one thing when I would sing, Martha was not all for that, I have to be honest with you. She kept telling me I was a comic. She said, you might be the first good-looking comic. That's not the Gerber baby, that's Martha. And so she was such a smoker, and I would always light her cigarette, and she would say to me, didn't you ever smoke? And I said, growing up with two parents, that's all they did in the house, nicotine all over the place, smoking. I said, no, I never did. I couldn't stand it, actually. So she said, why? And I said, I wanted to sing. And she looked at me and took a very big drag. And with her timing, she said, you should have smoked.
We'll have more of The Howard Stern Show in a moment. On WBCN. The Howard Stern Show.
What is this?
We're back.
Oh, okay. Is that the funniest commercial break of your life?
Oh, my God, that was great.
Mark's a pisser, huh?
I can't take it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he never stops being that gay.
Mark's pitching a sitcom, and I'm inclined to do it because I just want to see it.
Well, he thinks you're in charge of the gay channel. Howard, when is your gay channel starting?
Yeah, just at least shoot a pilot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can see what it looks like.
I'd put up like $50 grand to shoot a pilot. You know, low budget.
It's my life.
It's worth it. Put it out on the internet.
Boris is writing it.
He told me I better play track 22. He says, you got to go out with track 22.
Is that right?
Hold it. Star Spangled Banner.
This is the same thing he just did.
While the storm clouds gather.
That's God Bless America.
Oh.
Defending America.
He says, he just did that.
Yeah.
All gay all the time.
Go out with that. Go out with number 20.
Go out with that.
Yes.
I mean, mental.
That was a nightmare.
Well, you know, the farting's a little...
I couldn't hear.
Music was too low.
Right.
Well, let's do a little news wrap-up.
Jeez.
And we'll be here broadcasting live on Monday, and then the rest of the week in Vegas. So.